With the regular season concluded, let's review this season's points of education that continue throughout the playoffs. First up is verticality. The highlighted defender here, Quentin Post, establishes legal guarding position prior to the offensive player, Damian Ball, starting his upward shooting motion. Post maintains his legal defensive position as he jumps straight up to contest the field goal attempt by Ball. As the contact initiated here by the offensive player was only marginal, this was correctly ruled a no call and a play-on situation. On this next play, we will see another example of legal verticality by the defensive player. The highlighted defender, Lauri Markkanen, establishes legal guarding position, and he then jumps straight up to contest the field goal attempt by the offensive player, Paolo Banchero. We can see on the replay that Markkanen lowers his right arm and uses it to brace for contact, but he does not extend that arm or initiate any illegal contact at all. As Markkanen maintained his legal defensive position, this play was correctly ruled a no call and a play-on situation. Now, let's look at some examples where the defensive player does not maintain legal verticality. The highlighted defender here, Jonas Valanciunas, initiates illegal contact with the offensive player, LaMelo Ball, by moving to his left, and he moves directly into Ball's body. This A to B movement by Valanciunas is not legal verticality, as to be considered legal, the defensive player must jump vertically in an attempt to defend the shot. The defensive foul was correctly called on this play by the slot official. One final example of a defensive player not maintaining legal verticality can be seen here. The highlighted defender, Walker Kessler, moves toward the baseline, and he initiates illegal contact with the offensive player, Brandon Podziemski. This A to B movement by Kessler is not legal verticality, and the defensive foul was correctly called by the trail official. The next point of education review is straight line pathway plays. The highlighted offensive player here, Josh Giddey, will start his drive to the basket, and the highlighted defensive player, Jalen Brunson, moves into Giddey's path. Brunson makes contact with Giddey that is more than marginal, and this contact clearly moves Giddey off his path. This is a defensive foul, and it was correctly called. Let's look at another play where the defensive player moves the dribbler off his straight line pathway. The highlighted offensive player, Steph Curry, establishes a path to the basket, and the on-ball defender, Kelly Oubre Jr., then moves forward into Curry's path. Oubre makes contact that is more than marginal, and it clearly moves Curry off his path. While an offensive foul was called here, the correct call on this play would have been a defensive foul. Now, let's look at an example where the offensive player is not taken off his path. The highlighted defensive player, Sam Hauser, maintains his legal defensive positioning, and he does not initiate any contact that would move the offensive player, Donovan Mitchell, off his path. And while there is marginal contact on the play, there is no defensive foul, and this play was correctly ruled a no call and a play-on situation.